Hey, good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn on business analysis. Business analysis is a process wherein we understand the business needs using specific tools and techniques. Needs here means the problem or the potential improvements or the opportunities we see in a business. For this, we do a needs assessment through various processes like documenting the data, finding a situation statement, identifying the problem and the impact on our organization. We use various kinds of understanding for understanding the situation. Probably, first of all, we use the Fishbone Diagram. This Fishbone Diagram is used to analyze the root cause of the problem. Apart from the Fishbone Diagram, we can also use a solution known as 5 whys, wherein we deliver these solutions to find a measurable business value. We recommend doing a solution statement. Solution statement is recommending a most viable option to meet the needs while defining the scope and the steps. Before doing the solution, we may need to find a feasible study to gather up the best perfect solution. We put a check on the cost and the money available. If the work that could be done with the current workforce or not. What is the potential time required? We provide multiple options instead of one solutions. Stakeholders choose which they want and think is the right or the best for the success. Stakeholders are individual groups or the organization that may affect or may get affected by the decisions or the activity we make. Signs of being a stakeholder. They are an important part of the study. They initially propose the study. They get benefit from the solution and has a special knowledge of the current situation. We can take regulatory authorities as a part of the stakeholders in a clinical process. These stakeholders also helps us knowing who we are impacting and how they get impacted for us. For classifying the stakeholders, we use a power interest grid model. We use a different combination of these power interest grid model to find out a solution. Stakeholders are very much advantageous as they provide us access to resources. These stakeholders have decision-making power. They provide us the data needed for analysis. They can also provide us perspectives and insight on the activities assessed. They help us complete the analysis and refer documentation. So understanding the stakeholders helps us to understand where we require more time and resources and helps us to figure out how to engage them. Support of these stakeholders are very much necessary and important step for the success of a business analysis. Working with these stakeholders means engaging them. Engaging them throughout the activity is very much necessary. It should be planned in a right manner. The topic of a discussion with stakeholders depends on these following. First is the goals, second is objective, third is the scope boundaries, fourth is the testing activities, and fifth is the reviews. Most effective way we can talk to the stakeholders is putting a right format and content on timing. Format can be the medium in which we send the message. It can be an email, a meeting, or a phone call. Content is the type of content we share with these stakeholders. That is the label of details and what are the details. Timing is the time frame or the frequency used for the format. That is for a meeting, email, or a phone call. As the project progresses, we will have to keep in mind how to keep these stakeholders engaged. First, we will have to understand the importance of a business case, how to choose a particular project is done through, and develop a solution request or a justification for it. As and when business case contains the formal document and include the results of needs assessment and other data. This also contains information on project scope, customer overturns, delay, and the reward. The business case is a document that explains the benefits and justifies resources needed. Business case is mainly divided into two parts. One is the business needs. Second is the previous set of analysis of situation. Third is a summary of the business containing the stakeholders and initial scope of the business project. We measure the potential benefit of a business in a matrix, wherein we represent the columns as net payback period or the net present value, internal rate of return, depreciation or the cost benefit analysis or return of investment or ROI. Now coming on to a process of project planning.